Hello beautiful people, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be kind of fun to see how much I can read in a week. So today's Monday and I think I'm gonna go until Friday and see just how much I can read in a week. So like I said, it's Monday, it's currently like 2 o'clock. My daughter's napping, so I'm gonna try and get some reading done. I'm currently reading The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, and I'm almost done. I'm like 90% through, and I'm hoping to finish it during my daughter's nap time. So I'm starting out on chapter 28, I believe, and I'm hoping to finish it like right now. So let's go. Okay, well, what I had failed to miss was right on the cover when it says The Stonewater Kingdom Book 1. When is the other books coming out? Because I fear I need it now. That was really sad. That was really sad. And also like crazy. And also I feel like I had a hard time understanding like what was going on. Like I feel like I'm so dumb in this book that like I feel like I was playing catch up. Well, I finished The Night and the Moth. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars, but only because I think is I had just picked this book up yesterday, so I only was able to immersive read for the last like 60%, and like the beginning 50s or the beginning 60% I was only doing audio, and then I was able to immersive read for the last 40%. And I think that's where it got me, because this book, there's just like a lot going on, and the narrator's hard to understand because she's British. So I think I might need to do a reread of immersive reading it, or even just plain reading it so I can understand it a little bit better. So for now, I'm giving it a 4 star, but that might change when I reread it because I have the physical book now. So I can actually read it and understand a little bit more, because the narrator was okay, but like I said, she's British, so she was kind of hard to understand. And then also her voice kind of put me to sleep. Like it was kind of boring. So for like a good chunk of the book, like I was just kind of bored. So I think I need to do a reread now that I have the physical book. But for right now, I'm gonna give it a 4 star. Now, I'm also trying to get through the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas. I'm currently on book 2, which is Hideaway, and I'm only on chapter 2, page 28. So I think I'm going to read this for the rest of my daughter's nap time, because she's only been asleep for like 30-ish minutes. So I'm gonna read some of this. It is now Tuesday afternoon. I did not get a lot of reading in yesterday. I literally only read to page like 70 something in Hideaway. But while I was putting my daughter down for a nap, I was able to start The Women on audio, and I got to 16% through that so far while I was putting her down for a nap. Now she's down for a nap and I really got to do some dishes. So I'm going to continue listening to The Women while I do that and see how far I can get. I almost fell asleep myself, so I'm trying to wake myself up. Dishes are done. I got to 22% of my book. I have a couple things that I need to film for social media, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then while she continues napping, I'm gonna keep listening to this book because it's holding my attention a lot better than Hideaway. So I think I can get this book finished this week. Okay, it's currently Wednesday. I'm still listening to The Women by Kristen Hanna. I think I left off on 50% last night. I'm currently at like 68% because I got a little bit of reading done this morning, or like listening, I guess, done this morning. And then when I was putting my daughter to bed, or down for a nap, um, excuse me, um, I gotta pick up this house and do some dishes. So while I do that, I'm gonna continue listening to my audiobook. And I'm kind of hoping I can finish it today. Honestly, I'm really, really liking this book. It's broken my heart multiple times already, but I'm loving it. So we got Burger King for dinner, and Burger King makes my stomach hurt every single time I eat it, and somehow I still crave it and I still eat it. So now I'm suffering the consequences and my belly hurts. So I'm gonna lay in bed for a little bit and listen to my audiobook. Okay, so I finished The Women earlier today and it was amazing. 5-star read. That book is so, so good. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. But I finished that earlier today and I got a little bit of reading in while my daughter was napping, of The Hideaway. And now Angel's getting my daughter down for bed, so I'm doing some more reading of Hideaway. So Okay, let's do a little update. So it's Sunday now. Yesterday, I listened to my audiobook while my daughter was napping, and then I listened to it before bed, and it ended up getting to 81%. So I'm almost done. I'm for sure going to finish it today. I know I said I was gonna end this video on Friday, but I lied. I'm actually gonna end it today, but I'm gonna wait till the end of today because like I said, I'm gonna finish this audiobook today, and then I want to do like a recap of every book that I finished. However, you guys have probably seen that I've been trying to read Hideaway literally this entire week, and it's not it's not hitting right for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like in an audiobook mood because I've just been listening to audiobooks because all my Libby holds are like coming in. Or if it's just the series. I felt the same way with Corrupt, and I read that like I think that was like the last book. No, it wasn't even the last book I read. I don't know. I felt this way with Corrupt where I was kind of like, I don't really want to read this, but I'm just trying to get through it. And that's how I feel about Hideaway. Like I'm having a really hard time getting through it. So I feel like this video is kind of a fail because I didn't read as much as I usually do because I don't want to read that book. I only want to listen to my audiobooks. I have no interest in reading Hideaway. But I want to read the Devil's Night series because everyone talks so highly about it, but oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. I did, however, pick up One Golden Summer yesterday when we went to Barnes & Noble. So I'm really excited. Oh my god. It starts on my birthday, June 13th. Friday, June 13th. My birthday was Friday, June 13th this year. Oh my god. Anyway, that's how you know this book is going to be for me. Yeah, I picked this up, but I'm also trying not to read my physical TBR because I have another YouTube video. Oh my god, excuse me. I have another YouTube video planned where I want to like try and get through my entire physical TBR because it's starting to get out of hand, and I wanted to make that into a video. So I've purposely not been reading the books that I want to read, which is my physical TBR. But that video will probably be next or at least soon. So but yeah, I have some cleaning, a lot of cleaning that I have to do today. So I'm going to finish the audiobook while I finish up my cleaning. So, okay, it is now Tuesday. I didn't film anything on Sunday because I was cleaning my entire house while also taking care of my daughter while doing like 100 other things. So I didn't get any filming in on Sunday. So I apologize. And then yesterday, I was running around busy and I didn't have the time to end this video. So now it's Tuesday and we're here to end the video finally. I'm just gonna go over all the books that I finished in the week that I was filming this video. So I finished 3 books and I'm still, oh my god, okay. Let's just start off with Hideaway. I'm still reading Hideaway. I'm only on page 250. It's not capturing my attention the way that I need it to capture my attention. And this is how I felt with Corrupt too. Like it was like it's good, but it's not enough to like actually make me want to read it. So I'm still like struggling through Hideaway. I'm only on page like 250. But anyway, the first book that I finished was The Night and the Moth, and I gave that 4 stars. I talked a little bit about it in like right after I finished it, but I really did like it. However, I was listening to the audiobook before I got the book, and I think that that's kind of what threw me off a little bit because the narrator was British, so I was having kind of like a hard time understanding what she was saying. And I think that if I would have immersive read it from the start, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. But I still liked it. I gave it a 4 star. I just was having a hard time understanding like what was happening. The second book that I finished was The Women by Kristen Hanna. Easily a 5-star read. Kristen Hanna is so good at writing a book. Women is about an army nurse in the Vietnam War. Now, I'm not like a historical fiction type of girl, but Kristen Hanna, the way that she writes these books is incredible. I will always pick up her books, even though historical fiction really isn't my genre. Like I said, easy 5-star read. It was making me feel all the emotions. I also listened to that one and I really, really, really enjoyed it. And the last book that I finished, which I finished on Sunday, was Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, and I gave that a 4.25 stars. Um, it was really good. However, some parts were just like a little cringy or like weird. And the FMC was like a little bit insufferable. Like she was just kind of annoying. But overall, like it wasn't bad. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm not like an accidental pregnancy trope kind of girl, but I think that it was done really well in this book and like very much needed in this book. Like that's basically what it's about. Um, but overall, I really liked it. I gave it a 4.25 star, and yeah, so I finished 3 books. I'm still reading Hideaway, and yeah, this week was kind of a flop. It was mainly just audiobooks that were kind of helping me through this week because I have been in like a bit of a book slump. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!